Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back. It is me, BrittReacts, and today we're going to react to Jim Carrey's best BEST celebrity impressions of all time. We'll be the judge of that. Let's see what they have to say. All right, coming in hot. Is this Soul Train? Wait.
Ask before we start. It's a question straight from my heart.
Is it El DeBarge?
Can I see one today?
Today, we're showcasing the hilarious Jim
Ice?
Carrey.
Alrighty then.
Though he's never won an Academy Award, it's Carrey's hysterical impressions and physical comedy that's won us over.
Swoosh! And that's the game!
Sit back, relax, and let's take a look at some of our favorites.
I'd like to do some impressions for you tonight.
I'm sorry, Jim Carrey's never won a what? I have said this time and time again, this man has got to be one of my top 3 all-time favorite comedians. His repertoire of impersonations is lethal. And listen, this is not the video, the time, or the place for you to come in here with your opinions about this man's personal opinions, political opinions. This is not about that. We will give him his flowers in his craft, and that's all we're going to talk about. So if you want to write something else, take it somewhere else. There will be no Jim Carrey slander here today. Okay, church? Let the church say amen. Amen. He is so embedded in my childhood and so nostalgic. I mean, Ace Ventura, Liar, Liar, The Mask. I mean, the list goes on and on. He and Robin Williams are literally my cinematic childhood. Again, argue with your mama, not me. Okay? Okay. All right. I know there's going to be a bunch of stuff I've never seen because Jim Carrey has been around way longer than I've been alive. So I'm excited to see that. But I'm also excited for us to decide if this list is correct because I have fun doing this with you guys.
Back, relax, and let's take a look at some of our favorites.
I'd like to do some impressions for you tonight, if you'll just give me a minute.
Up first, we have Carrey's Don Rickles at the United Nations.
Yeah, baby. Then I get
No
it.
idea
Oh,
who Don Rickles
man.
is.
It's a good thing you cut
Why
it
his
off, though, because
shoulders
the
so
Arab was
big?
going to make a bid. By the way, Habib, your wife called. The slipper machine is broken.
Here are a few clips of Jim Carrey's popular Bruce Dern impression.
I don't know who Bruce Durn is either. That's showing my age.
Can't keep a good man down, can you, Bruce? Can you?
This just reminded me of the Grinch, which is probably my favorite of all time. In this house, we are a Grinch household. We don't acknowledge Santa. We acknowledge the Grinch. And the Jim Carrey Grinch. There is no other Grinch. I did grow up watching the old animation. That's how I was introduced to the Grinch. But this man's facial expressions alone deserve an Academy Award. Just his facial expressions. Just his face.
Can you, Bruce?
How is it so moldable?
You look at me when I'm talking to you, son.
Where's the beef? Where is it?
Look at him with a buzz cut.
Give me the beef or I'll crack your head open.
Next, we have Carrey's impression of the late Paul Reubens' Pee-wee Herman.
Hi, boys and girls. Your friend Peewee has been on a new adventure.
It's good.
Which is why it's time to buy
The new improved Pee-wee doll.
Here's Jim Carrey doing his Lance Armstrong after trying a new hairstyle.
A lot of
Not
people
on a
say I
bike.
look like Lance Armstrong.
I've
Especially
never
when I do
seen him
this.
with his buzz cut. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Look at the physicality. This man morphs into. How can he simulate a bike being like a marathon bike? What do you call a cyclist? What is their marathons called? What are the cyclist marathons called? I know a triathlon. A marathon. Is it just like a biking marathon? Anywho, squirrel. How can he take his whole body and look like he's riding a bike while being someone else? Do y'all understand the amount of talent that takes? It's mind-boggling to me. That's too much. That's too much.
In this next clip, Carrey does his Jerry Seinfeld impression.
I didn't know he did a Jerry.
Make the wrong turn, and next thing you know, you're in the hood. And why do they call it hood? What is it, like the entire city's a giant sweatshirt and that's the part you pull over your head? What is the deal?
I don't
Speaking
think he
of
sounds
sweaters,
like him, but he got
here's
the
Carrey using his
physicality
for an
though.
impression of Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. Oh, it's Batman.
Kevin Bacon is Batman!
Here's Carrey channeling his Jerry Lewis, who happens to be a huge influence on him.
Oh, the crying is not because if laughing would I could leave if you my life it's in it.
Next, we have a couple of clips of Carrey's iconic Robert De Niro impression.
Look at your hair even. You look like Jerry Lewis.
I thought it looked more like De Niro. You know?
He's got the. Nailed it. I'm crying. Nailed it.
a spicy meatball.
Here's another set of clips of
That was
Carrey's
good.
Jack Nicholson impression.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Do we think that he has to do like, you know how singers warm up their mouths and they do like exercise? Do you think Jim Carrey has to like warm up his face? How long did it take? Like he's unrecognizable. The way he's able to change his face is bizarrely. It looks painful. It looks painful. I'm in pain. I'm in pain watching this.
I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
Sounds like
Next,
him too.
we have Carrey's Henry Fonda from On Golden Pond.
I know Jane Fonda. I don't know Henry. Oh, it looks so dopey and sad.
You want me to pick strawberries? I
Who
hope
is this? I don't even feel like I'm watching Jim Carrey.
ready to massage my bed back tonight.
In the next couple of clips, Carrey shows off his William Shatner impression.
As Ace
Mr. Ventura.
So he's playing a different character who is impersonating a different person. Can we just take a moment for things like that? Always blow my mind. Like, not only are you acting, you're locked in as a whole nother character that was written and created by somebody else, but then inside of that character, you impersonate a real deal person. You can't do it. You can't do it, and neither can I. Ace Ventura is so iconic. Look at that hair. Look at that hair.
There's someone on the way. Something. That's poppycock. These people are perfectly free to do anything they like. You can't come in here and talk to me like that.
Here's Carrey's Matthew McConaughey starring in his famous
Oh,
Lincoln
he
commercials.
does Matthew McConaughey.
Sometimes you gotta go back to actually move forward. And I don't mean go back and reminisce or chase ghosts. I mean, take
Look
a
at his
big
fingers.
step back. Like go from winning an Oscar to doing a car commercial.
Oh!
My agent was like, I could understand if you did this right after the Lincoln lawyer. That would have made sense.
You know how much money that man probably got
But
for
you
this,
don't buy a
this
Lincoln because
deal?
it makes sense.
Next, Carrey does one of our favorite singing
But where's
impressions of El
Eldebarge?
DeBarge.
And when you're near me, my heart does shine. So I got to ask before we start. It's a question straight from my heart. Can I see one today?
I'm gonna assume this is maybe in living color. Hair and makeup, superb. The like pencil line of a mustache, superb hair and makeup. They deserve an Emmy. Can I see one titty? I gotta watch it. This is my third time watching it in this clip, in this video. I don't care.
Can I see one today?
And he can sing. I don't care what anyone says. Jim Carrey can sing. Did y'all y'all hear that? Ooh. Is that Jim for real? Jim can sing.
In this next clip, Carrey does an impression of Robin Williams Mork from Mork and Mindy.
This week at Divine Acreage, I'd like to report on the political situation down here in Canada.
Sounds like
you should see it down here. It's quite a mess. And it's all so confusing, too, all this talk of separatism and everything. The whole country's like a huge search commercial. Why is that, Mark? Because they have two countries in one. By the way, you know, they said a Frenchman would never be Prime Minister of Canada, but it's Trudeau.
Here's Carrey's take on Sylvester Stallone.
I do all my own stunts.
The mouth. If he's not doing promo for The Mask while wearing this blazer, there was a missed opportunity. Shouldn't he? This is like perfect Mask movie promo fashion right here. The mouth is
People pay a lot of money to come to the theater. They want to know what I'm doing inside, you know?
Here's another set of clips of Carrey's Clint Eastwood.
Ew, why is it like wiggly like that? How big is Jim Carrey?
Careful what you wish for. Punk 44 Magnum. The most powerful handgun in the world.
Next, we have another iconic musical impression with Carrey's Elvis Presley.
Elvis?
Ladies and gentlemen,
He does Elvis?
30 years ago today, I was attacked by a dog. I was standing in the street screaming, trying to get the vicious dog off my leg.
Here, Carrey does an impression of David Caruso.
Get a nice, real, intense close-up here.
What's his hair?
Okay, David Caruso style.
Well, I guess we've found our man.
Next, we have Carrey's take on James Dean.
James Dean. He does everybody.
You're tearing me apart!
Did we miss your favorite impression? Let us know, and we'll see you in the next one.
I'm just stunned. The man, he's not only is he so talented, the longevity of his careers. I don't know if I realized. All right, well, talk to me about it in the comments. Did they miss something? Did they add something that like didn't need to be in there? I don't know. He can do no wrong as far as I'm concerned. He's legendary. He's iconic. And once in a lifetime, like there will never be anyone that could come close to Jim Carrey as far as I'm concerned. Talk to me down below. Go and have the day you deserve. Bye.